What are cryptocurrency whales and why do they matter? What is a cryptocurrency whale? Cryptocurrency whales are big-time investors in the digital money space. In many ways, they are similar to traditional whales in the sense that they can move markets. Crypto whales, however, often have even more power to manipulate prices due to the young and volatile nature of digital currencies. And why do they matter? Crypto whales matter because they can have significant impact on prices. For better or for worse, these big players can move markets. It's important to be aware of their presence and try to understand their motivations before making any investment decision. How do they impact the market? Well, crypto whales can move markets by selling and buying large amounts of digital currency. When they buy, prices tend to go up. When they sell, prices usually drop. Whales often operate in groups and coordinate their activity to maximize profits or minimize losses. What are some of the ways to spot a crypto whale? Well, there are a few ways to spot a crypto whale. One is looking at the order books on exchanges. If you see a large order being placed or filled, that's a good indication that a whale is in the market. You can also look at trading activity on social media platforms like Telegram or Twitter. If there's a sudden and unexplained activity, it could be due to whale activity. Finally, you can look at transaction data on the blockchain. If you see large transactions taking place, it's likely that a whale is involved. And what should you do if you spot a crypto whale? If you see a crypto whale, the best thing to do is to watch and wait. Don't make any sudden moves or decisions. Just observe what's happening and try to understand the motives behind the whale's action. The Crypto Whale Watcher's Guide. Keep your eyes open for these signs that a whale is in the market. Unusual or unexplained activities on the exchange. Large transactions taking place on the blockchain. Price movements that don't seem to make sense. Just remember that whales are big players in the market, and they often know things that smaller investors don't. So it's always best to approach with caution. A whale's effect on liquidity. Another way whales can manipulate markets is by affecting liquidity. Liquidity refers to the ability of an asset to be bought or sold quickly and at a fair price. When there's high liquidity, it means that there's plenty of buyers and sellers in the market and prices aren't too volatile. When liquidity is low, it can be hard to find buyers and sellers, and prices can be very volatile. Whales can affect liquidity by placing large buy or sell orders. If there's not enough liquidity in the market to fill the order, it can cause prices to move sharply in one direction or the other. This is why it's always important to watch for large orders being placed on exchanges. If you see a whale placing a large order, it's a good idea to check the liquidity in the market before making any decisions. And who are the big whales in crypto? There are a few big whales in the world of crypto. One of the most famous is Roger Ver, also known as Bitcoin Jesus. He's a well-known investor and advocate for Bitcoin Cash. He's also the earliest investor in Bitcoin and has amassed a large fortune as a result. Another big whale is Tim Draper, a venture capitalist who's made some very successful investments in tech companies like Skype and Tesla. He's a big believer in cryptocurrencies and has been buying up large amounts of Bitcoin since 2014. In 2015, he even predicted that Bitcoin would reach 250,000 by 2022. Finally, there's Vitalik Buterin, the co-founder of Ethereum. He's become a big player in the crypto world, and his opinions often move markets. For example, when he said that he was selling all of his ETH holdings in 2018, prices plummeted. These are just a few of the biggest whales in crypto. There are many other investors out there that can move the market with their actions, so it's always important to be aware of their presence and understand their motivations before making any investment decisions. The bottom line, crypto whales are big players in the digital currency space, and they have the power to move markets and affect prices. While they may seem harmless, there's potential for abuse, so it's always important to be aware of their presence and try to understand their motives before making any investment decision.